Well, hello and welcome to our coverage of the final day of the International Champions Cup, an event which has seen clubs invited here from right around the globe. This may have only been a short tournament, but it is one that has certainly left its mark here for all the right reasons. The games have been very largely watchable, more than decent, played in a very good spirit, and everybody who has taken part deserves great credit for bringing the game to a new market. Turnout has been fantastic throughout the event, and it is certainly the case here today as well. Let us hope that it all ends just as well. It is a venue this which simply adds to the spectacle of the game it stages. One of the most impressive arenas in this part of the world. He's gone for it! Goal!
It's hardly a surprise, is it? That's what we're here for, a player with this wonderful knack of being able to show up and deliver at important times. Yet another example. And as soon as they made that error in midfield, they didn't have time to react before the ball hit the net. Very much a lesson learned.
Leeds take the lead, landing the first significant blow in what is certainly a significant contest. Coutinho, that is an adventurous run down the left-hand side. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. Bentancur. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. This is promising. Nicely measured pass. Well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Bentancur. Leeds scored early, of course, and it's 1-0. Oh, good take in a good area.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
And he's cut it out. It's come loose. Chiellini. Modric. Faguli. Kovacic. Good clearance and very necessary. Gets it back. Arthur. De Ligt. Bentancur. Forward it goes. And it's Coutinho. Leeds are leading with half-time drawing close. Looks to clip it forward. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Kovacic. Kovacic plays it forward. Faguli. He's got through. He's got away. Turns and goes back. Faguli! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
And it's half-time here. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. More than decent game up to now.
Well, you obviously have to give credit to the front men for the half-time lead, but I think the midfield can really pat themselves on the back too. They worked tirelessly for me.
Leeds heads to the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. Already up and running for the second half.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Just brushed off the ball there. Bentancur. Modric with a good steal, well played. Arthur. Maggio. Arthur. Bentancur. Now it's Philippe Coutinho. Who's ball? Who's going to get there? Quarter of an hour into the second half. Your impressions so far, Jim?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an chance!
Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
And Dybala! Had a swing, but it wasn't to be.
Well, that was inventive and speculative, but the thought process was a little slicker than the attempt.
And it's Muller. Now it's Faguli. Brings it forward, goes long. Looks a foul. Yeah, referee's given it. Dybala. And he's got the ball glued to his feet. And here's Dybala.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Well, Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
Played in with accuracy. Modric. Still just that single goal and we are nearly done.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
To get it forward quickly. It's been intercepted and that will come to nothing. Leeds need to hold on for a few more. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Leeds, they have won the International Champions Cup, a fine win in this most prestigious friendly tournament which has been going from strength to strength since it began several years ago. A genuine test against quality opposition from right around the world. And so to the ceremony. This has been a short but a wonderful tournament. It has served as a fine medium to bring football to new fans. The winners, fine ambassadors too, in the cause of the beautiful game. So hello and welcome to this most glittering, extravagant early season gala, where the two major prize winners of European football get proudly to parade their trophies ahead of this special clash, which is going to get going in a few moments from now. There are few better spectacles than this as we wait with huge excitement for the curtain to rise on what we hope will be another highly entertaining and dramatic European club football campaign. Ibrox is a wonderfully atmospheric ground. There genuinely is a unique feeling here. So this, I guess, Jim, the perfect way to whet our appetite ahead of the European club season.
Yeah, it is, Peter, and pleasing for me to see this kind of one-off crack at silverware being taken.
Tries a shot! Knocks it away. Hoists it forward. He gets past his man and shoots! Decent early chances. It bodes well for an exciting game. Hulk. Hit into the middle. And that's been levered clear. Forward it goes. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Modric.
Modric really seems to have come of age.
What makes you say that, Jim?
Well, the penny seems to have dropped. He's making better decisions now, and I think he's fitter and stronger than ever.
He's picked him out. Too much on it, and that's the keeper's. Good clearance and very necessary. And that's been won straight back. And here's Hulk, looking to get within range. Played out to the right. Big chance! He's pulled off a fine save.
Well, as tests go, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
They've played it short. Want to throw in. Has a hit! And the ball's come out. Going through. Goes for goal! And he heaves it forward. No, just couldn't quite turn it in.
I have to commend the wing play, but I have to condemn the defending. They've got to stop the cross.
Towering header! Decent enough try.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work, though.
Modric. The goal now would certainly liven things up. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Now a chance to break. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Oh, some clever movement up front.
Yeah, they're playing with a false...
That is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, both sides have drawn blanks and have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. We'll do it back on the first 45 minutes.
Yeah, and despite the scoreline, it's clear who the better side is when it comes to chances. If this is the trend that's going to continue, then there's only going to be one winner here, and I don't think it's going to take too much improvement for it to happen.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. Already up and running for the second half.
At least there's always a plus side to a scoreless half. Defences are doing what they should, and it's going to take good imagination to break the deadlock here.
Towards the hour mark and still no goals. Kovacic gets it back. Hulk. Not long left and still we await the breakthrough. And it's Kovacic. Kovacic. Modric. Kovacic. Hulk. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. It's a brilliant interception. Just about up to 75 minutes. Hulk. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Gets it upfield. Valbuena. Hulk. That's a foul. Free kick's been given. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. And it's Muller. Oh, good take in a good area.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
There's a long ball. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, what about that? Finally! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, I think that defence there thought they were in good position and they had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked a scoring position when it didn't see him on. It's really crafty business, that.
Stade Rennais take what looks to be a decisive lead.
Because listen, Peter, you can hear the excitement levels around the stadium now. The feeling is very much job done.
That's it, they are out. The dream is over. leads. Well, one half of the duo that had a starring role to play in last season's narrative. No doubt they will be looking to ensure that that narrative stays very much the same. Has a hit! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, Peter, I would say it was worth a try.
Chiellini. And it's Muller. That intervention was very necessary. Well, that's where he wants it. Oh, that's nice. He's got options out wide. He's in space and looking for options. Ball's loose, who's getting there? There will be a throw-in. And he's there to cut it out. Forward pass. Loftus-Cheek. Goes for goal! Muller. And it's Muller. He's picked him out. Oh, he's found him in space. Has a goal! Shapes to shoot. And it's played forward. And the counter is on.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what do they try to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
Emerson. Neither side yet able to find the net. Now it's Muller. Loftus-Cheek. Forward it goes. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Cut out in the nick of time. And he's there to hoof it away. And he's made sure that that won't get through. Both sides a bit too casual in possession.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
He's played him through. He's had a go! Oh, shame, that was nicely worked.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
And he's cut it out. Emerson. Zuma. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So neither team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goals. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Yeah, and despite the scoreline, it's clear who the better side is when it comes to chances. If this is the trend that's going to continue, then there's only going to be one winner here, and I don't think it's going to take too much improvement for it to happen.
Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break. 0-0. And the game has already resumed here.
Well, that first 45 minutes didn't deliver as we'd hoped. Lots of effort, but a lack of quality with the finishing has left us hoping that someone can step up and produce something a little more magical.
Tries to switch the play. Still waiting for the game to take off here. 0-0. Zuma plays it forward. Conte tries to stroke it through. Played into space out wide. That was always going to be the keepers. Modric. Leeds getting a lot of touches here, but they're not making much progress. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Well read, he sorted that out.
Well, no question as to who's winning the battle in midfield at the moment. Some very impressive pressing in place here.
Now it's Müller. Hudson-Odoi. Ziyech. It's a loose ball. Müller. Ah, now can they counter? He's through the middle. Modric. Oh, that's neat. Real chance! Knocks it away. That's a foul. Free kick's been given. And no surprise, that's a booking. Being played forward.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Nicely measured pass. It's a brilliant interception.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Modric. They are right into last chance territory. Modric. Can't get the better of his opposite number. Clears it out of harm's way.
You wonder if that's it now, but...
And that's it. Nothing to separate them. It is penalties.
Well, the scoreline may have a disappointing look about it, Peter, but that's where it ends. I think this game has had a real lively feel, and I'm not ready to give up on it yet.
So we head for the final act. It will be penalties. It's a tame penalty, straight at the keeper.
Well, that was right down the keeper's throat. It was an easy save to make in the end.
Off the post!
Oh, I feel for him. It looked like placement precision.
So, the second man in line.
Well, he strolled up and struck that with great confidence. That's a superb spot kick.
So, the second man in line. It's in, too smart for the keeper.
He just did what he was asked.
The third man in the queue. No, he's fluffed it. And so the captain steps up. Oh, he saved it!
I think the keeper's done really well to save that, and he deserves a pat on the back from his teammates.
Kovacic comes up, their fourth taker. Oh, keeper's gone the right way, but can't keep it out. He steps up to take the fourth penalty. Oh, calm as you like.
Looks like he's done it 1,000 times. Never looked like missing.
Well, it's never easy to step up and take a penalty, but he slotted that home with authority.
He cannot afford to miss. Oh, nerveless. 3-3. And now we're into the realms of sudden death. That's a good penalty.
Yeah, it's a guessing game for the keeper, and he guessed wrong.
Lest you need reminding, miss this and it is over. Saved! And there's your hero! Leeds have won it in what has been the perfect end to the pre-season. And whilst it's no guarantee of success when the new campaign does get underway in a week or so, it is surely a significant boost to morale and a significant statement of intent. And now, the moment. The ceremony and the presentation of the trophy to come. The very first trophy of a new season. So many more might follow. How many, we will find out over the course of the months ahead. Well, it is that special time of the year where everyone starts as equals. Far back in the distance, memories of last season, positions and points tallies on the last day, that's all now irrelevant. It is all about the ultimate prize that lies a long way ahead. That buoyant feeling is here. Shapes to shoot! That has certainly tested the keeper.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra-sharp.
That's not going far. Leeds. He has a hit! He's done it! Well, it was a hefty deflection, but he's claiming it. I doubt very much that this was in the script. Perez finds himself eased off the ball. Leeds making the ideal start. It is something to build on.
Always, when you score early, it gives you such a lift, and it casts doubt in the minds of your opponents at the same time. And that pretty much sums up the difference in what we've seen. One team assured, the other a little unsure.
Leicester are playing with a pleasing width here.
Especially that front line.
Is it working for you?
It's not movement for the sake of it, and yes, it is working for me. There's a purpose to create space.
Perez plays it in. Goalkeeper's ball. Kovacic. Ndidi positions himself well and cuts it out. Sirigu sends that a long way. It's come, and the finish! Oh, that's a fine save!
The keeper really dug out his defence then, a magnificent effort.
Leeds scored early, of course, and the score is 1-0. Fuchs. Soyuncu goes looking. Kovacic. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Fuchs. Iheanacho. Fuchs. And that'll be the last act of the first half. There we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Well, that certainly pleased the fans, and the players are definitely happy with that scoreline. The question is now, can they protect it?
Leeds, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. And the game has already resumed here.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Modric. Ndidi. Soyuncu. Needs a bit of penetration to go with all this possession. Forward it goes. Ndidi drives it forward. Modric battles to win it back. Valbuena. Cuadrado. And it's Cuadrado. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate.
Has a goal! Oh, he's really drilled it.
I actually like to see that in shots at goal when there's a noticeable effort to get over the ball and keep it down.
Kovacic. Modric. Modric. Surely a shot! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Leading as we head into the last quarter of the game. He's managed to get that all wrong. That's put paid to a promising move. He's got options out wide. Iheanacho beats the offside trap. It's come loose.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Oh, this isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
And it's Modric. Sticks in a foot to win it back.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
It's broken loose. In for the follow-up. Perez finds himself offside.
This has to be a spell of no fear. They can't leave anything out there.
Leeds need to hold on for a few more moments.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Time added on will be 2 minutes. Fuchs. Ndidi.
They seem to have lost their sense of direction. It should be higher up the pitch.
It's got through. And he's there to cut it out. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Leeds have their win on opening day. The season perfectly teed up. So, perfect blue skies, almost no wind, beautiful sunshine. These are in the conditions for the beautiful game. The backdrop here, picturesque, idyllic. No doubt one of the best days of the footballing calendar, and it has added to a really jovial, happy mood in the stands, helping to raise the level of sound by more than a few decibels. Shirt sleeve order, very much the dress code. Well, this really is a great venue. It adds so much character to every game it stages. The action has already started. It's come from... and a shot! Oh, that's a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, as Tesco, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
And the shot! Turns and goes back. Hits one! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Leeds made a good start to their campaign. A win on day one, up and running. He's got the ball glued to his feet. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Whipped in. Timely intervention. Chance! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Modric. Has a pop! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
Could move up a gear here. Plays it out to the flank. Well weighted. Shapes to shoot! Tries to get it clear. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And it's Modric. Not long till half-time, and it is still goalless. 5 minutes till the break. And that has been clubbed away. And play for a throw. Throw-in. It's being played forward. Oh no, that's not the ball he wanted.
It's a busy...
And the referee brings the first half to a close. Both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. Reflections on the first half?
Well, I think despite the scoreline, it's been watchable and enjoyable. We certainly had a vibrant start, and if we were going to see a goal, it should have come then. But the odds are favourable for this second half.
Going for goal! And out to safety. And oh! Forward it goes. Well read, he sorted that out. Ejaria. He's got options out wide.
Yeah, it looks like a change of approach, and it may just freshen things up.
Modric. Now the counter. Deftly done.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
That's a decent ball. It's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. That was venomous. Hoists it forward. Well, improbably an entirely one-sided game, still up for grabs. Nothing to show for all the pressure. Modric. Müller. Oh, that's neat. Müller. Modric. What an adventurous run from a defender. Müller. Good clearance and very necessary. Leeds are still in search of that breakthrough goal. And the finish! Leeds can make their change now with a break in play. 2 changes being made right now.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Müller. And it's Müller. Look at the defender bombing forward. Keeper sees it all the way. And that's it. And stalemate. One, if not for fans, then perhaps for coaches, satisfied by... Well, this is a special time of year in the European footballing cycle. It's where it all begins again. The lifting of the trophy, the winners' medals. That was all back in May. A mere reminder, a relic of the glory that was and what may be to come, perhaps for one of these. This place simply a monument to the game. So much prestige, so much pride, so much passion whenever football is played here. So here it is, what we've all been waiting for. Make sure, massive leap! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work, though.
Dynamo Kiev are playing with a pleasing width here.
Especially that front line.
Is it working for you?
It's not movement for the sake of it.
Oh, terrible pass. Leeds are engaging here in European football's flagship competition.
Yeah, and the manager making his ambitions pretty clear, Peter, in the build-up to all of this. Although it has to be said, he did mention a few concerns too, being the current depth of the squad and quality that he'll want to be able to call upon.
He needs more.
He does, yeah, and he's like worried that if somebody gets injured, they've got a problem.
And it's Modric. He's made sure that that won't get through. Hoists it forward. Leeds are seeing more of the ball, but still aren't carrying much goal threat. Goalkeeper's ball. Oh, he's caught him in or out. The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just off the post. He's missed, but not by that far.
Oh, it's a very good effort. There wasn't much wrong with that at all. We're talking fine margins now.
It's a good run down the right. Where could this lead? He could be in here. Tries one! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
That was good defensive pressure to give him less manoeuvring room.
He's got options out wide. Gets the better of his man. He's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Battles to win it back. He's off on a marauding run. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. Good ball, it's found its target. Turns and goes, and a shot! There it is!
Look, there are always tactical adjustments for any coach to make at half-time, but when your star man gives you a critical lead just before the break, everyone will be paying extra attention. It really is the ideal tonic.
Lovely goal, perfect poise to set himself for the strike. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, and ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Well, they showed glimpses of some wonderful football to go in with the lead at half-time, and that's definitely pleased the fans. I think they'll be looking to keep this intensity up now in the second half.
Leeds are going to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. So we're already into the second period. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Modric boasts the best record in the team when it comes to receiving passes. Modric. What an adventurous run from a defender. Up for the header! He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Well, he certainly got to the ball well enough, but the rest didn't quite come off for him.
And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Look, he's offering an apology to his teammate, who's clearly miffed at not being picked out despite making what looked like the right run.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Klukas. And that's a throw-in. Leeds can make their change now with a break in play. Good challenge, he just stood firm. And that's put paid to a promising move. It's gone out for a throw-in. Talk about singling someone out.
Yeah, and they've made him a clear target of their focus to keep him as quiet as they possibly can.
And it's Muller. That's the throw. Has a pop! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Just brushed off the ball there. Oh, he's not going to get that.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Great strength, too strong for his opponent. It's got through to him. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Well, he's worked so hard for his side, as you would expect, but you couldn't help notice that he was starting to labour a bit, so it's no surprise.
Gets it back. Dynamo Kiev have a free kick. Dynamo Kiev desperately need a goal, and this could well be their last chance.
Dynamo Kiev have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
That's not going to make it. And that's that. Leeds start as they wanted to start. All 3 points, the first 3 points. Well, welcome everybody to a part of the world where football really matters. There is a healthy tension, great expectation building in the lead-up to kick-off here. A little bit grey overhead, and indeed the forecast is for a drop or two of rain as the day grows older. But regardless of that, there is a lovely backdrop here. The ambience is good, smashing noise from both sets of supporters, and expectations high in both camps. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely picture-perfect for a game of this nature. The action has already started. Leeds are sitting on 4 points after two games, a win, a draw, Jim, so far.
Yeah, I'd say a reasonable start, Peter. You know, one in which I've seen more positives than negatives, and I think from their viewpoint, they can improve now with every game.
And it's got through. Keeper's ball.
Well, there's a lot of movement out wide now.
Yeah, you can certainly see that.
Well, I think it's a move to open the game up more, whether out wide or just getting a runner through the middle now.
Crossed in.
They didn't manage to get nearly enough into the box, and that speaks of little ambition.
Tries to get it forward quickly. He's made sure that that won't get through. Out to the right. That's a good Cutrone! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
Ah, that's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Lovely bit of skill. Driving on, a real charge here. And it's Modric, who's gone for goal! And out to safety. Now surely, he's had a shot! That's not going to make it. Valbuena. That's well blocked, and back out it comes. Forward it goes. Looking to break out here. Done very well to intervene. Valbuena. Hoists it forward. Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. And we've reached half-time. So both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, Peter, apart from the lack of goals, I really don't think there's much to criticise. I think they've got to keep doing what they've been doing, and eventually they should find a way to the back of the net. Here's hoping for them.
Leeds head to the dressing room, not yet having broken through. Tight, cagey game. Neither team any further forward than they were when they started out. And we're already back underway here. 0-0 then, and we're back underway. Wolverhampton seek a performance here which reflects rather better on the boss. He's taken a fair amount of criticism in the wake of the last game.
Yeah, but he brought the criticism upon himself by making substitutions that didn't really make sense. They added confusion when he really needed cohesion.
Valbuena. They continue each to cancel the other out. Valbuena. 0-0 the score, and we're just about done. A deeply frustrating game. Plays it out to the wing. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. He's played him through. Well, the crowd clearly like what they just saw. Some real no-nonsense defending.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
Adama Traore. João Moutinho plays it out to the flank. Yet another to add to football's endless list of could-haves and should-haves.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
And it's Modric. Valbuena. Modric.
It's intriguingly poised for me, and players are thinking, well, should we stay or should we go? I'd like to think fortune favours the brave, and I'm urging them to be bold and go for it.
And it's played forward. Played out to the right.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Played into the middle. Knocks it away. Whipped in. And the shot! Oh, that probably deserved better. And time is up. Well, it looked 0-0 from a fair way out. A little craft or guile or penetration. Well, good afternoon, everybody. It is terrific to have you along for our live coverage of this eagerly awaited contest. It should provide some terrific entertainment on what is turning into a rather imperfect afternoon. The weathermen rarely get it wrong, and they have warned us that there is rain on its way. Shouldn't be bad enough in any sense meaningfully to impact on the game of football, but it is a factor to be taken into consideration. Plenty of other factors, of course, principally each side's concern for the strengths of the other. Certainly this is a very, very impressive venue. Quite a sight to behold. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Leeds are yet to taste defeat this season, but a couple of draws in there.
Yeah, I think whether you see them as 4 points lost or 2 points gained, it's not been a bad start overall, but you just feel that this game has a little more importance now.
Hoists it forward. Leeds were simply a class apart in the corresponding fixture last season. They dismantled their opponents. Turns and goes, it's cleverly!
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
Leeds still without an attempt on target. Watford are on the receiving end of some fairly harsh criticism, mainly about the tactical choices made by the boss.
Look, some of the scrutiny is a bit over the top these days, and you're damned if you do and damned if you don't. But he really didn't help himself. His decision-making was puzzling, to say the least.
Up to meet it! Goal! First blood drawn. Great header, made it look easy.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle. But that was beautifully met, it really was.
Leeds take the lead.
Well, just listen to the reaction. I think you can hear the approval from the support all around the stadium.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. "15 minutes till half-time. Hardly anything between the sides, and it's 1-0. Cleverly did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. And here's Mauro Icardi. What an adventurous run from a defender. And it's hoisted clear. Modric. He's had a shot! And the ball's come out! And he heaves it forward. Hits one! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
The keeper really dug out his defence then, a magnificent effort.
Repelled by the keeper. And the first half is done. And there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
I'm sure they'll be very happy with their first half performance and the scoreline. They'll definitely want to maintain their momentum now and finish the job.
Leeds happy to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. So we're just settling back into this second half. Leeds carrying a one-goal lead. Right through the middle. Battles to win it back. And that is going out for a goal kick. And it's Icardi. Over to the left. He's got it, and he's got time. Tries to get it forward quickly. Plays it out to the flank. He's left his man. And here's Mauro Icardi. Now surely. Receives it in a good position. Diving header! Clears it out of... He's had a goal! Forward it goes. And it's played forward. And here's Mauro Icardi. The referee's awarded a free kick. Leeds with a chance here to increase their lead. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. Modric! He's gone for it! Plays it back. Shot at goal! Breaks on here. And here's Mauro Icardi. Icardi. Quick. Mauro Icardi! They've scored! 2 to the good. They have breathing space.
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now to get the next goal, and the other will fancy their chances of turning 2 into 3.
It's cleverly! It's anyone's ball. Talk about singling someone out.
Yeah, Peter, and it looks like this defence will go tooth and nail to prevent him from getting another.
And it's Dini. Played out to the right. He's got options out wide.
That's a case of crossing in hope, and unless they provide some more options, it'll be more miss than hit.
Chance to shoot! Mauro Icardi. Valbuena. The ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Cathcart. Cavasele plays it forward. Tries to get it forward quickly. Played into the middle. And the keeper's in command. And time is up. Leeds have won it. As much industry as inspiration. Whatever the formula, it has worked for them. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
There's a solidity about them, almost as if they set up not to lose. And
Well, hello, good afternoon to one and all. Like you, we are very much ready to go here and looking forward to a game that has been the topic for universal conversation in this part of the world for much of the last few days. It's dry at the moment, but the forecasters have warned us of impending rain. There's no certainty about that, but when it does come, it shouldn't affect the dynamics of a match which has so much riding on it. This place simply a monument to the game. So much prestige, so much pride, so much passion whenever football is played here. And as you can see, we've already started here. And here's Modric, goes for it! He scored!
It's hardly a surprise, is it? That's what we're here for, a player with this wonderful knack of being able to show up and deliver at important times. Yet another example. What a great finish, but how about the touch? It just allowed him to put the ball exactly where he wanted it, and the rest became a formality.
Well, that has certainly made things interesting. Leeds are already ahead, the perfect start.
Well, they've managed to get their noses in front early because they've been much quicker out of the stalls. They've set a high tempo and intensity and look as though they want it much more at the moment.
And here's Modric, has a pop! Danger averted for now. And it's Hulk. It's come through and he's had a quick look in with a header! It's there! And they're at it again in double quick time!
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning breakaway.
Leeds grab a couple of goals without reply, it's 2-0.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Kovacic. A real chance if he can get through. Haaland concedes a free kick for that. Oh, that's a booking, always looked it. Great strike, but the keeper's equal to it. Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, as tests go, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade. Well, there's a lot of movement out wide now.
Yeah, you can certainly see that.
Well, I think it's a move to open the game up more, whether out wide or just getting a runner through the middle now.
Modric. Kovacic. What an adventurous run from a defender. Gets up to head it! He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Well, being able to generate that amount of activity in the box means it's hard not to pick someone out.
Haaland spreads it towards the left. Just brushed off the ball there. Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that. Leeds are leading with half-time drawing close. Hulk. No, it's Hulk. Hulk crosses. Out of play for a goal kick. Modric. Well weighted. Look at the goal! Get that clear. And it's half-time here. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first-half success with another show of strength?
Leeds ahead 2-0, and they are looking good. And we are already promptly back underway. Gets away from his opponent. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Goes for goal! Oh, taken with style! The second half off to a spectacular start! Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. This is threatening to become a really good game.
Scoring early in this half just takes the pressure off now and allows them a chance to be a bit more patient in trying to level things up.
Modric. And it's Modric. Everton have their manager to thank for the last result.
Well, Peter, he was lauded by the media, and quite rightly too. I think what he did was clever and decisive, and it just goes to show how tactically astute he is.
Nicely controlled. Well, that goal really has stirred things up. The cat right amongst the pigeons now.
Yeah, Peter, the cushion is gone, and it may get a little bumpier over the next few minutes, but it doesn't have to mean a momentum switch. If they can gather themselves quickly, they could hit back.
Look at the defender bombing forward. And the shot! That has certainly tested the keeper.
Oh, that's a sparkling save, absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Strong punch. Kovacic. That's the sort of defending that is going to upset the opposition. It already has, actually. He'll try from distance. Gave it a go, but off target.
Well, Peter, I would say it was worth a try.
Hoists it high. Looks to play him in, but a minor communications breakdown. Kovacic. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Kovacic. And it's Modric. Cleared away. Here it comes. Massive leap! Harmlessly behind.
Well, he did get himself into a good position. Something for him to cling to.
Played out to the right. Lobs it in gently. Shot at goal! It's come loose.
Well, it remains to be seen whether they can come up with that little bit of class to rescue the situation, and it needs to be any time now, really.
It is just a question of running down the clock now. Modric. And he's there to cut it out. Good clearance and very necessary. And the counter is on. Carrillo. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. And that is that. Whatever the shortcomings on either side, it was a great game to watch, just one between them. Your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
think it's all about setting the right tone at the start of the match, and if you can back that up with an early goal.